Keanu Reeves hasn't made an original film in 5 years. Keanu Reeves hasn't made an original film in at least 5 years, but the success of his acting career, which includes the Matrix and John Wick franchises, demonstrates that the adage "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" is especially true in his situation. The celebrated actor's track record for recent original films pales in comparison to the accomplishments of the franchises and sequel films in which he appears, particularly whether playing the titular assassin John Wick or the one and only Neo. Reeves earns large sums at the box office, amasses legions of ardent fans, and establishes himself as a fixture of popular culture. That is not to say that Keanu Reeves hasn't found serious success in standalone movies. From Bram Stoker's Dracula to Something's Gotta Give to Speed, Reeves has no shortage of notable roles in critically successful original movies spanning a range of genres. Recently, however, it just hasn't been the case. Instead, Keanu Reeves' acting career as of late is padded with a vast majority of film role reprisals for John Wick Chapter 4 or Bill and Ted Face the Music, or efforts where he's lent his credentials over to sequels like Toy Story 4 overshadowing his last original movie release that occurred way back in 2018's Replicas. Reeves may not have sought parts in more recent, original movies because the resurgence of his most popular franchises have kept him particularly busy in the last half-decade. His decision to continue his efforts in those roles were certainly not made in vain. Compared to his last original movie, John Wick Chapter 4 and The Matrix Resurrections have far surpassed, in critical response and monetary value, the efforts of Replicas, produced in part by Keanu Reeves himself. Replicas follows Reeves in the starring role as a nearly mad synthetic biologist who tries to bring his family back to life after they die in a freak traffic accident. Reviews of the movie expressed Replicas sorely missed the mark on compelling audiences, citing poor direction and an even worse plot line, and inevitably, the film grossed a mere $9.3 million worldwide. In perspective, John Wick Chapter 4 blew box offices away at $427.1 million worldwide and was inundated with positive reviews that were the best in its franchise, despite hard evidence suggesting, at least recently, Reeves has had better results with roles in sequels than franchises. He is currently working on an original film. Jonah Hill, the writer and producer, will soon release the dark comedy Outcome, starring Reeves as Reef, a broken Hollywood star. While it will be Reeves' first original film in a long time, and thus a highly anticipated venture in the actor's career, there will be a catch when it is released. Outcome has been picked up by Apple Original Films and will be released on Apple TV Plus as a result. Because it is only available on streaming services, the Outcome film may succumb to the fate of Replicas and be overshadowed by Reeves' more profitable sequel and series.